I'm Patrick Bailey with whiteboardcoder.com. Today is August 9th, 2018, and now I'm on to phase 2 of my cleanup of my network. So last time I did a video kind of showing where I was at. It's just a big tangled mess, and I still got a ways to go, but I untangled the mess a little bit to prepare for actually wiring the new cords. So what I have done, first thing I probably want to go over is I have a 3D printer. So I've been trying to work on a little design here so that I can actually route my cables around, which you might see some of this up here and up here right now that I've put up. So if someone asks for these, I got another video on my other channel that I hopefully, well, it's not there yet, but by the time you see this it probably is. But if anyone wants these, just tell me and I'll probably put a post of these. But the idea was I wanted to make different sizes so that I could just easily take a bundle of Ethernet cords and just put them in and that they would hold. And so I've done this for a bunch of different sizes. And so what I did just temporarily is I stuck, my idea is I'm going to have 2 coming into here. I want to have a cluster of 6 coming into here from the basement, another cluster of 6 that'll route up here and then go out the wall to upstairs, but that's long term. The next phase that I want to do is I want to route 6 of these to here, directly here. But in the meantime, to get things out of the way, because I have this big cluster mess right here, so I put a bunch of these up here for that. And I got them routing all the way down to the basement just to get it out of the way and clean it up. And what I have also done is I got one coming up from the basement. This is one of my replacement, but I'm not sure how long it's going to be. So what I've done is I've put one up here just temporarily, got it over here, zip tied it up so that I can go downstairs, route it the way I want to route it, and then cut it. And then I'll have a length that I want, and then I can go use that one and cut 6 more of the exact same length and then start getting them to bundle together and routed. But I just kind of want to show my cleanup here that I've gotten this a little bit out of the way, still ugly. Another thing I did do, and I may have to reverse the camera for this, is over here I do have, I'm using an Ethernet cable, Cat5e, for a phone line. So the phone line doesn't need all of those. It doesn't need all the wires, so I had this here before, but I got out of the way, and so I've got this single one going over here, which is probably, this is probably going to be permanent. And it goes all the way around up there, and I've got my permanent extra phone line. There you go, let me see. There is my permanent extra phone line, and actually I had to flip that upside down to get that router because I wanted to stay out of the way. So I've got that all situated. I still got this big bundle of mess. And so I'm going to take you downstairs and show you what I'm planning to do to route things around a little bit. But just kind of wanted to show, phase 2 real quickly. Phase 2 is really just clean up and then prepping to get this orange cord cut to the right line, measure to the right length so I can cut 6 and then start getting those connected. So that will be phase 3. But phase 2, done. Cleaned up, looking better, getting ready for phase 3. Okay, here we are down in my crawl space, which has a lot of junk in it. But what I have done in the past is, in that room you saw up there, I did drill a 2-inch hole down there, and I have a PVC pipe going down there. So what I did, I drilled a 2-inch hole, got this PVC pipe, put it through, but then also I got end caps for it. So the end caps help it rest, and it also, seals it down pretty good. So it's sealed down on both ends, up and bottom like this. And then I got that wire going through. So I don't know if I tried to video it the other day. Let me see if I can actually try to get it. So hopefully I got it there. But that is the pipe coming through. So I routed that down here. I've got the cable connected up there, so I can get the length. And then down here I've got my Cat5e, and so I'm stretching it out. So I'm going to stretch this out to where I think it should be, because if you can see, I don't know if it shows it really well, way back at the other end of this crawl space is where I'm going to route this to. So I'm going to cut this and then actually route it exactly how I'm going to route it through the rafters, this single one, to get it really the length that I want without a whole lot of extra wiggle room. A little bit, because if I want this to be tight, not loose like I did before. I want it to be tight and working the way I want. And if I screw it up, Cat5e is so cheap, I'll just order more Cat5e and get that going, because I want it to be nice and clean and crisp, not like I did before with all these extra little windy bits. So there I am, phase 2. I'm going to get this cut up and then get the correct length, and then phase 3, next video hopefully, I'll have all 6 of those cut to the correct length and organize, and I'll start routing those downstairs and getting them hooked into the Ethernet, getting them hooked upstairs, and also to the, anyway, get them all hooked up, so life will be good. That'll be my next step. Many more steps to come after that, but that'll get me organized where I can start doing some good stuff and probably start ripping out some of the old system, the old wiring. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like. To subscribe, just click the subscribe button. Also, you can follow me on Twitter under the handle @whiteboardcoder.com. View any code I may have thrown up as a gist at GitHub under the username PatmanDenver, or check out my blog site at whiteboardcoder.com.